Welcome in the jar, where friendly face ain't far. Now come have you a seat, and let's have a cigar. Hopefully I ain't got a cigar salad this episode. First clip. This is not good, man.
First down, another fake. Coming Jamison Williams, the speedster, has a block. Williams cuts up, 25, 20, still on his feet. Jamison Williams scores!
So that was the first half of the NFC Championship game last week. I can't imagine how much money Vegas made in that first half of that football game on Detroit Lions bettors. But why could you blame them? Why could you blame the bettors? Detroit was playing lights out in the first half. It was one of the greatest NFC Championship, if not the greatest playoff comebacks in modern NFL history. And that's because a man that I have been a hater of for the duration of his time being a pro put together one of the best halves of football a quarterback has ever done in that big of a game, right? So I'm done being a Brock Purdy hater, and that transitions me into this clip.
Around, pressure, steps up, going to run, has a little room. Purdy with a nice move, first down. Purdy still going, staying on his feet, down to the 5.
I've been calling this guy a game manager. And I saw him make a play like that, put his shoulder down, dude. One more time.
Pressure, steps up, going to run, has a little room. Purdy with a nice move, first down.
Could have gone down right there. Didn't.
On his feet, down to the 5, and it's first and goal for the Niners.
Kids playing ball. It's that simple. Kids playing ball. 16 for 21 in the second half. 179 passing yards. 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Do I hate the Chiefs? Yeah. Did I also hate the Niners? I don't like them. They're playing good football, though. Somebody put down $1 million bet at Caesar Sportsbook. It says Caesar Sportsbook has taken a $1 million bet on 49ers money line. I wonder how much that would pay. I can't do math off the top of my head. So you're seeing more bets than ever due to the widespread legality that sports gambling now has. Vegas is going to be and has been the richest it's ever been. Right? You're literally going to be able to have people place in-game wagers over at Allegiant Stadium for the Super Bowl. Okay? And you're starting to see how much these players' families are having to spend just to go see their husband, their son, their brother play. I think I saw a suite in the, one of the nicer suites in Allegiant Stadium was going for $2.5 million. I wonder if you even need salespeople for a thing like the Super Bowl. I feel like the seats just sell themselves, But they had to have like premium seating reps just for the Super Bowl. People going out there trapping. You hit a lick for a $2.5 million sale. You're getting like 7, 8, 9, 10% of that. I don't know, man. It's interesting, the power that the league has. And, you're seeing some conspiracy theorists, some folks that don't like seeing Taylor Swift on their television for longer than 30 seconds during a 3-hour game. They don't like it. Okay, they say the NFL is conspiring with a certain party to give a certain celebrity certain exposure to then endorse a candidate in this year's election. Folks, it's getting crazy. It's a big conspiracy theory. Babylon Bee's talking about it. The NFL wants the Chiefs to win because then Taylor Swift will be in the limelight more with old Travis Kelce. And then Taylor Swift might endorse a certain candidate, which, from what I saw, might put swing voters in the election. Let's say Taylor Swift endorses a certain candidate in this year's election. There was some sort of statistic that told the readers that 18% of folks from a certain generation could and will be swayed if Taylor Swift endorses a certain candidate. I've got the dog barking in the background, so please excuse me while I ramble here, okay? We live in a crazy world, folks. Could be the case. Might not be. But do any of us have control over that? Probably not. Anyway, what's the next clip? Oh, we're going to talk now about the AFC Championship. That eases me right into it. Now, this man Lamar, say what you want about him. Say what you want about him not being in the Super Bowl. Made one of the craziest plays I've seen in my 27-year life watching football. Here it is.
Ball batted up into the air and caught by Jackson. He caught his own pass.
That's one of the greatest plays I've ever seen. This is intercepted 100% by the Chiefs' read, and Lamar uses the instinct.
So I had the Ravens in the Super Bowl. I put a Super Bowl bet on the Ravens. When I saw that play, I was like, they're going to do it. That's going to be – this is a team of destiny. Next clip to reiterate that. Look at this play. And it's just like, screw you, we can do whatever we want. That's what that looked like to me. All right, we're just going to run by you and go deep on you. And there ain't shit you can do about it. Now, I will give the Chiefs secondary their flowers. Other than that play, they played their ass off. And I'm just throwing a barrage of clips at you, but old Baldy NFL on X had this to say about the Chiefs' secondary play in this game, down the stretch.
Let's watch the biggest play of the game. First play of the fourth quarter, right here. Zay Flowers is going to run the old West Coast offensive play, just a little flanker drive across the middle. And here comes L'Jarius Sneed chasing the play. They got exactly what they want. Zay Flowers in the middle of the field. He's going in to dive in to hopefully make the score 17.
Play was crazy.
L'Jarius Sneed punches it out. Trent McDuffie falls on it. These two corners, they never stop competing. Sneed, McDuffie, and here it is. They blitz the play. Drew Tranquil coming. There's the drive right there to Zay Flowers, and he's going in to score. But here comes Sneed with that right hand. Bam! He punches that ball out. And there's McDuffie on the spot.
Just made a play, man.
Touchback. Great individual play.
He just made a damn play. You know? And they were step for step with those boys. Those Chiefs DBs were step for step with those Ravens receivers on most reps. Now, the Ravens only ran the ball 6 times throughout the course of the game. And they got a stable back there. Gus, there's another one, I can't remember his name. There's 3 of them. And you don't even know their name, and they damn, I should know their name, but they rip off damn 6 to 10 yards a carry each time they touch it, and you could just rotate them in. That's the thing about football I don't think people always realize. The average, is that when you can roll guys in that are fresh every other play, that's the main difference between a big Power 5 school and an FCS school, right? The ones are normally, the talent equilibrium's like closer than you think. But then when the bigger schools throw their 2s in and they're just as good as the 1s and they're fresh, that's when the game starts to get skewed in one, one school's favor or one team's favor. So the Ravens have stable running backs, fresh running backs, and they chose not to use them. I guess the ice cream man's making a trip around here as well, folks, boys, whoever the hell you identify as, man. We're on here. We're living, okay? And apparently people want ice cream in 55-degree weather in Phoenix the day after it rained. That's just me, man. Maybe I got to get a better studio location. Anyways, I'm ranting about football. That's what we're doing. Oh, yeah. So Nick Bosa got asked what he thought about the Chiefs starting tackles. He said, they hold a lot. Also need to put my devices on Do Not Disturb, apparently. Let me do that. There we go. All right. We're back. Nick Bosa said, in Nick Bosa fashion, they hold a lot. This guy's very short and to the point. I'm starting to see TikToks of folks impersonating Nick Bosa in his interviews. Very funny. I like it. You got to talk to the media as a pro. And, guy stays professional, plays good football, probably doesn't love to do those pressers, do those interviews. So it'll be his second time doing that in Super Bowl Media Week as that comes up. I believe that's what they commercially refer to it as. But, I think the Chiefs' offensive tackles do hold a lot, and I think they get away with a lot of calls from officials as well. And I hope Chiefs Kingdom finds this, and I hope they crucify me, because their tackles do a lot of bullshit. They do a lot of holding, right? They're back behind the line of scrimmage a good bit. You know what I'm saying? They think they could kind of just do whatever they want. They got Coach Reed on their side, one of the greatest coaches to ever do it. Why would the refs not give him a little leeway, So hopefully Nick Bosa can get back there a little bit, play the type of ball he's used to playing, and maybe we can get something out of Chase Young too. There's been a lot of good, a lot of bad with Chase Young. The plays that he makes are whoa, holy shit type of plays. And then a couple plays later, you'll kind of see a loaf. So I think he's a great player. But, flash in the pan, don't think we'll get it done for the Super Bowl. So we'll talk more about the Super Bowl as it approaches. But all in all, pretty, I'd say compared to the last couple of weeks, mundane week in terms of football news, other than the fact that the last couple of head coaching slots were filled. Old offensive coordinator from the Seahawks, I believe he's the OC. No, he's the DC. Defensive coordinator Mike McDonald got hired by the Seahawks. He was the Baltimore Ravens defensive coordinator. Dan Quinn, formerly Cowboys defensive coordinator, was hired by the Washington Commanders. A lot of people scratching their heads about that, especially when Bill Belichick and Mike Vrabel remain jobless, which is crazy. I feel like we've only talked about those two since the show started, but they will not have head coaching roles in 2024. So, with that being said, let's transition out of Jar Jams and into a couple of goofy clips from this week. A couple of You're Kiddins, a couple of Dupe Approveds, and a couple of That's Fire. Next clip. Oh, another sports clip. This is an old one.
Terry, get a handle. Come on, let's go. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me.
Tommy, that's fucking bullshit.
Talk to me. Then you talk to me about it.
Okay. You gotta give us a shot.
You know what?
You gotta give us a shot,
Okay, listen to me and let me hear what I'm saying, okay? You get your shot. You had your shot right there. In the
give us a
situation.
shot.
You know the situation, Terry.
Why don't we get a shot, Tommy?
The fact that they don't can him from this game.
I know it, but MLB did nothing to that guy. nothing.
Okay, that I can't control that, Terry. I can't control that. You know as well as I do Terry, you know where I stand on
He
all
was
fucking
pissed.
situations. But that's
You're better than that, Tommy. You know that.
Terry, listen, I'm telling you, our ass is in the jackpot now. Okay? Okay, I'm just telling you.
Fucking motherfucker.
You know what? That's you got it. Okay, get it. You got everything out.
You got everything out. They don't shit cannon from the game. Nothing, dude. They just say, you got it all out. My favorite, honestly, dude, one of my favorite things about sports is when a manager in a baseball game walks out to argue with the umpire, dude. I've seen, I think this was way back when, dude. So Mississippi State University down there in Starkville, Mississippi, they got an athletic director by the name of John Cohen. I believe he's still there. I believe. He used to be the head coach of the University of Kentucky Wildcats baseball team, my hometown, Lexington, Kentucky. So growing up, we would always go to the UK baseball games. And I remember one time, man, ump misses a call. Cohen goes out there to, talk it over with him. And this man, in a 5-minute span, was throwing bases. He was throwing bats. I might be thinking about something else, dude. I don't know. Something happened in Lexington, some type of baseball outburst when I was real young. I think there was a coach with the Lexington Legends that went viral way back before being viral was even a thing for, like, clearing out the whole dugout, dude. I think he was on Today's Show, all of that, the next morning. So, growing up, we'd always go to Reds games. And, I mean, shit, dude. When you're watching baseball and you watch a guy pitch it and you know that's a strike and the umpire calls the ball and the whole stadium's like, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, being grumpy like that is, like, top tier, like, sports, dude. Like, that's football guy shit. Just, the dog's barking again. Shit. You know what I mean? Just, I love that shit. And, that's just me. I don't know. But yeah, I love that. I'm going to keep saying I love that shit. Next clip. Oh, this one's fire, dude. So this guy's, he has like a sheep out here getting attacked by a coyote. It's like a thermal camera attached to his rifle or something. You hear his breathing. Bang. That's a good shot. Dude.
Go,
fucking
baby.
Smoked him, dude.
Protect this house. Save the sheep.
He said protect me.
Coyote down.
I'm going to run it back to. Listen.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Protect this house. Save the sheep.
Oh, dude. And that sheep was just kind of like, I'm going to run it back a couple more times. Maybe
down.
we'll see. The sheep was just kind of standing there. That's a good shot. Bang.
Let's go, baby. Protect this house.
Go, baby.
Save the sheep.
Dude, I'd love to be taking care of a herd of sheep like that, dude. Maybe
Coyote
one
down.
day. Got him, baby. Dude, I've been seeing a lot of coyotes on my morning hikes with my pup Jasper. I got a German short-haired pointer that's got to run a lot, and we'll take him out in the desert, just let him rip. And I'll tell you what, man, I saw a pack of coyotes about 2-3 weeks ago. There's about 10 of them, and them some bitches were bigger than our dogs, dude. They were well fed. That shit is scary. So, I think when it's just one coming up on a sheep like that, or a herd of them, really, that boy's probably real hungry, because he's going out on his own. A lot of times it could be sick, too. But golly, boy, if that was 6 or 8 of them on that sheep like that, whew, I can't imagine what they do to my damn dog, man. They try to, man, I'll tell you this. My dog Jasper, he's smart when he has to be. All the other times, he's a dumbass, okay? My dad told me one time they were out in the woods in Kentucky, and one of these coyotes tried playing with my dog, like acting playful, and lo and behold, there was a pack way back behind him. He was trying to lure him back into the pack, so they gang his ass, boy, smoke him. Jasper said, nah, this shit dead, bro. He fucking headed back. He's cool. He's also very good in the airport. All right, yeah, next clip. I think this is shit I found on Twitter. Some arm wrestling. I didn't even know what this was when this first started. When I first saw it. Bro, he's just smiling. Dude, that's crazy, man, because the big boy, he was trying to play mind games, and then the other guy ended up being the ultimate mind game by acting all kind to him and smiling in his face. I feel like that's a real killer's mentality right there, dude. Like, run this shit back real quick. Trying to be a hard ass. Chop you up, boy. Yeah. That's got to be killing my boy on the left on the inside right now, bro. Giving him everything you got, and he's still sitting there, standing past smiling. He said, look at me. That's what broke him, dude. That right there, that's where he took his soul. Damn, boy. I love shit like that, dude. Because, you know, it's natural to want to be the big bad. But, you know, it's like when you walk into a room and you're trying to be like, normally means you got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of internal insufficiency. And somebody that's calm, sure of themselves, right? They'll just be smiling and be like, I put in the work. And that's why I'm going to break you. I don't know, dude. That clip was cool. What we got next? Oh, shit.
Dumpy!
The butter.
I got it. No, you better put that on there.
Butter. I can. I get real stupid, boy. I get stupid. Look at all the ass right there.
Yeah.
Look at all the ass right there, boy.
Yeah.
Come on, him. You don't know what to do with it.
Shouldn't me.
How you gonna do something with it?
Shouldn't me?
Don't look like one of those drunk ass man.
No. Drunk ass woman. Oh.
I love how this man was stuttering the whole way. And then she said, you don't know what to do with it? He goes, clear as day. Shouldn't me? Bro, I love this. This page has been such a blessing in my life, y'all. I just hit the fucking mic. I'm so excited. I'm going to run this back. This is it.
The butter.
I got it. No, you better put that on there.
The butter. I can.
Why does he fall over at the end?
I get real stupid, boy. I get stupid. Look at all the ass right there.
All that action.
Look at all that right there, boy.
Come on, him. You don't know what to do with it. How you gonna do something with it drunk? Don't look like one of those drunk ass
Yeah, she's saying he's hammered. That's why he fell down. Hey, man. I'll probably be showing reels from this page every week because it's that great. This I don't know what this lady's name is, but she real, you know, she gets real pissed when you video her, and she always, you know, and then the guy that's stuttering, he always like, cut off, boss, cut off, boss. Puts his hands up. But no, man, she's yelling at the cameraman, whoever runs this account, on one of the posts, and she was bitching at him about how he'd been eating all the food in the refrigerator, and and she said the older you get, the more motherfucking big you get. So I might be showing Big Love Jamison a a bit more, show them a little love because I love this page. Next clip. Oh, this is a classic. A lot of y'all gonna know this one. Hell yeah.
I think he senses your fear. Get over there and face him.
Step up, baby.
No, get over there and face him. You can't run from him. He's gonna win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Win it. Win it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Win it. Win
That thing's thrilling, boy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jack, you're winning. You're winning. You're winning.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But he's still back on the cage, dude. He's still not sure about it. I feel like animals are really good at sensing fear. Like, I swear, man. Like, I was on a horse in Mexico a couple months ago, and I hadn't been on a horse in a minute, man. I'm from Kentucky and shit, but I ain't been on a horse in a minute. And I swear, man, this boy felt that I was a bit unsure, and he kind of bucked his ass a little bit to scare me. And after that, I was like, all right, whatever happens, happens. Like, I'm going to just lock in and keep it cool, and nothing after that. And I feel like it's the same with, like, man, so I've been trying to really integrate Jasper with you know, my lady's cats. And every time they hit the ground, they're starting to get more friendly. It's been a long process, but every time they hit the ground, Jasper thinks it's fun to chase them, and they're scared, and so Jasper keeps chasing them. And so it's just one of those things. I mean, his dad's just like, get out there, son, get out there and face him. Get out there. And he's just, you know, it's kind of like, this reminds me kind of the first time where I really understood why it was fun to hit someone in football when I was a kid. You know, you're just like real scared at first, and then you just jump in and you do it, and you're like, oh, that wasn't that bad. I feel like that's the type of lesson that kid's dad was trying to teach him. Like, dude, don't be a little bitch. Don't be a little puss, okay? Get in there and face him. You imagine? Can you imagine? Dude, just every time something like hard comes up, like in life or whatever, and your dad, like you're a kid, and your dad's just like, no, son, you get in there, you face him. You face him. I don't know, dude. I love that fucking video, though, because he made a man out of that boy. He made a man out of that boy. Anyway, next clip. Let's see what we got. Oh, shit, dude. Okay, so this Instagram account is called Light Hounds, Lite Hounds. And it just shows dogs just fucking detonating other animals, dude. Here, I'll show it. Dude, he's fucking flying. So he just, I guess the guy, maybe, I doubt the guy that runs this page has all these dogs, but this guy's page really focuses on like dogs killing hogs. It must be in Texas. My cameraman Cold and I were talking about this before the show, just like how in Texas, dude, they don't give a fuck about them hogs. You can literally be driving around with an AR-15 in the bed of your truck, and you're driving out in the holler, and some hogs cross the street. You can get out of the car and smoke them hoes right there, dude. So I bet this is in Texas, or the guy running the account is Texan. I'm willing to bet. But I'm interested in these types of pages because my dog Jasper is a German Shorthair Pointer, so he's a hunting dog. So this guy will post like German Shorthairs and stuff. I'm gonna run this back. He just knows where he's at, dude. Can you imagine what it would feel like to like actually like get fully mauled by a dog, dude? Like that would suck. Like I always think back to that Game of Thrones episode where what's the bad guy's name? Ramsay Bolton, and they sick his own dogs on him. Dude, that shit sounds gruesome as hell, boy. Right? Like, I don't know, man. I love watching dogs do stuff. There's another clip on this page of like there was like a dead buck like floating in a creek. And one of this guy's dogs, or the dog in the video, like went out into the creek and like swam the buck out. And this buck's probably twice, 3 times the size of the dog, dude. It's fucking nuts. It's really badass. I really am my feed is starting to get a lot of this content. I'm really fired up about it. So yeah, what else we got? Oh yeah, dude. So I think we're. Oh yeah, I still want to talk about Elon, but this is the last goofy clip of the show here, and I don't know. So my cigar's out. So somebody my buddy of mine started sending me these, and it's literally like, I guess this guy just like compiles like a bunch of short clips of people doing dumb shit, and he just like looks at them, and he just like is acting like he's not fucking with it. He's kind of like, here, I'll run it.
Bag up, kid.
Why is he lighting that, dude?
Oh, Lord, Jesus. Ah.
Hey!
That's so beat. Bag up. He's really not fucking with seeing that. That's cat. That's so beat. You're kidding. Wonder that blew his fucking finger off. Cat. Let's be productive. He's really not fucking with that. I mean, that's cat. Dumb bastard mannerisms too. I love that, dude. Props to that guy. What's his? Let's see his username. I am Jonathan Peter. I guess he just like makes a bunch of reels like that. Props to him, dude. I'm a big fan. So that'll conclude You're Kidding, Dupe approved. Into our next spot where we talk a little bit about some stuff going on with Elon Musk. So, number one, right? It looks like the state of Delaware, in which Tesla is apparently incorporated in, probably no longer will be, is coming at Elon Musk, apparently saying that a compensation package that he cut for himself in a certain year, I don't know if it was last year or years prior, was too much. And apparently the compensation was to the tune of like $56 billion, right? And so the state of Delaware says, you're going to come back, you're going to pay that $56 billion back to, back to us, I guess. I can't really speak on exactly where it's going, but let's see. I'm going to pull up an article. Tesla Motors has to rescind a 2018 compensation package for Musk worth as much as $56 billion, purported to be the largest compensation package ever awarded to a CEO by an order of magnitude, right? And so McCormick, I guess, is the Chancellor Kathleen McCormick. Chancellor of what? The state? McCormick called the amount unfathomable and kind of talked more about, hey, we know that you're wanting to use this money for SpaceX and all this stuff. And they were kind of taking digs at him, saying like, colonizing Mars is where all these funds are going. And basically like, we don't know when you're going to do that. So we don't know if it's going to be for the betterment of humanity. And it's kind of like, dude, let the man, like, Elon literally, I was reading a biography about Elon Musk. This man literally used to sleep on his own floor in the office every night so that he could wake up and just get right back to it, dude. And this was for, I think he said for like 5, 10, 15 years, his life was just pure hell because he was literally working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. And now you're having success. Pay yourself. You earned it. So the state of Delaware, I think they're just kind of acting sour. You know, Elon's been posting digs at him on X, Twitter. You know, fears that the United States is being overwhelmed by illegal immigration. You know, I get that, but I don't know. It's an interesting little deal. He's going to end up incorporating in either Nevada or Texas, which I don't blame him. Nevada and Texas have the, you know, most business-friendly income tax laws. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how all that goes down. I'm trying to see if I missed anything on the article. Colonizing Mars is an expensive endeavor, reads McCormick's ruling. Musk believes he has a moral obligation to direct his wealth toward that goal, and Musk views his compensation from Tesla as a means of bankrolling that mission. Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. Musk has got the money to go to court probably for as long as he damn needs to, and he's a principled guy, so you know he wants to prove a point. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. And then to close out the show, I saw that Elon Musk's company, Neuralink, has successfully installed a brain chip in a human. Isn't that insane? So, first of all, I don't know. I didn't do enough research to know if the human they're doing it on has a confidential identity or not. But apparently they're starting with people who are like paralyzed or don't have much function in some of their limbs. And they're going to try to plant this brain chip in and see if they can reboot somebody in that way. So, I mean, I got an article pulled up again. You know, I probably should have distilled exactly, you know, what to go through. But let's see. Neuralink has released little information about its trial's goals and did not respond to Nature's request for an interview. This is the nature.com is where this article is coming from. But experts expect safety to be paramount at the state. No shit. That involves observing the immediate impact of the device. No strokes, no bleeds, no vascular damage, anything like that, as well as for infections and long-term follow-up to check that it remains safe to have the device implanted. Well, I mean, shit, man. So they got to be paying this human subject out the ass to do this. I mean, maybe we'll get a figure for another episode, but holy shit. So Neuralink study brochure says that the volunteers will be followed for 5 years. That also sucks. It also indicates that the trial will assess the device functionality with volunteers using it at least twice weekly to control a computer and feedback on the experience. So it seems like we're kind of at a certain phase where, you know, we're not going to see anything new about this for 5 years. But it's worth noting that a literal human person agreed to have a chip planted in them to potentially control their consciousness. And shit, man, I could go deep on damn consciousness, but y'all don't want to be around here for another 2 hours, something like that. For real though, dude, that's crazy. And then you have this whole thing. My lady was telling me about how there are these people here in Phoenix that will literally, like, you sign something, and the caveat to this is that you have to sign your will over to people, but right before you die, they freeze your body. That shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, you know, so you literally have to make these people the the successors on your trust. Like you have to, I think you have to create a trust, and they're the successors. So literally every asset you accumulate over the course of your life will go to them when you die, right? Or when you freeze. So it's just, dude, like we're seeing more and more stuff. Human consciousness is so precious, man. I just don't know, like, what advancements are going to come and how we're going to be able to alter consciousness. I bet, and I don't think anyone living on this earth today has this to be a concern, but I bet they make so many advancements in areas like human consciousness that will end up imploding as a race when it gets to a certain point. And we're gonna. I think if we don't get a hold on this shit, like humans will probably go extinct. Whether it's 100 years or 500. I don't know, right? I don't think it's going to be any quicker than 100 years that shit will pop off like that. But when you think about AI, when you think about the fact that Congress literally had to put a pause on AI innovation because we need to make sure that we have a fucking handle on this thing, that tells you something. And it's exploded. I mean, Cole and I were talking about this before the episode, like ChatGPT. Literally the way we make our reels for this show is through an AI software called, I won't spill the beans. It's Opus. It's a great software. And no, we don't have enough subscribers yet to be doing business with them. But it's coming, man. There's a lot of stuff. And I think it's just going to be incremental advancements over the course of time. And, studies like this will show you exactly what's going on, right? We're not going to know another thing for another 5 years. So who knows whether the next stage will be 10, 15 years, right? We could all be in our 70s before the shit really explodes. But an AI explosion is coming, and consciousness is changing. And with that, we'll wrap this week's episode in the jar. Make sure you comment what you think. Appreciate everybody that watches. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And we'll see you next week.